For our second class, today is Saturday in Montana, we started off with a pivot drill. And for the pivot drill, what we did was we got a really standard straight line, and we covered natural pivots and torque pivots. A natural pivot is where you're going to step onto the right foot and turn the same direction. A torque pivot is where I'm going to step on my left foot and, instead of falling over, turn to the opposite direction that my foot is away from. That's a good drill to do, especially when you have a straight line to track after. Right after we did that, we started working on left side passes and right side passes and really breaking them down. So starting from the top, a leader's main responsibility, priority one that we discovered, is to go back. And as he's going back, his priority two at the same time is to open up that gate, to open up that slot for the follower to go straight down. Followers, we want them to basically track a straight line as much as possible. We don't want the followers to make it easy for the leaders. We want to make the followers make the leaders do the work. So as they decide to pass forward, 1, 2, the follower is going to go straight, away, anchor, step. On the right side passes, same idea. I'm doing back and then out. Then up 2, 3, and up, 4, 5, and up 6.
And I talked about how the followers are in control of going straight, and that looks more confident, and how they also need to not pass their leader on the two count, so that he has an option of leading something different on the 2 or prepping on the 2. And also being in charge of bringing that hand down as a way to tell the leader that you're done when you're ready to move on to the next pattern.
And as we're talking about side cross, side footwork on a side pass, we just want to make sure that we're covering the idea that your side cross, I don't really recover there what we did, but the side cross is going to be small, or half step, and then that same idea of big step on the 4 to create some level of accent. So 1, 2, side cross, big. You can still apply the same.
Still apply that.
And that's, then we transition into the whip. We covered the fact that J-hook whips are a really great way to get people dancing, and they're awesome, but they lack certain characteristics that we wanted to actually utilize to create some stretch. And so we utilize what's called a compression whip, a compression lead into a whip. And the way that is done is we try to be very linear. We don't try to turn our partners for more than the counts needed. So we utilize the pivots, and here's what the pivot exercise is coming really handy. I lead the partner straight. I lead the partner straight down the slot. This compression, that builds up, and the pivot initiates the turn. We do a back together. She goes back together forward. I do a back and side. She steps forward on my 4. I've stepped on, I'm fully weighted on my left foot. We pivot again, off for the and count. Back 5, back 6, anchor, step all the way through. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. And move it back.